definitely helped in the healing process. But yeah, it was pretty sudden.
Can you tell us what happened?
Yeah, we rested at Trout Creek for about 5.5 hours, and dogs got up and we took off out of there, and we went about 100 yards, and Taco, my wheel dog, just tipped over. Yep, and that's pretty much it. There wasn't any lead up. There wasn't any. He ate fine at the rest place, and was just acting just like he always does when we take off and go. And like I said, we literally made it onto the Yukon, and he tipped over. So.
How old was he?
He was 7, just about 8. He'll be 8 in I don't know, a few months. But yep, he was one of my first. He was the 3rd sled dog I ever met.
Did he Festel?
Yeah, this is his 5th one. Yep, yeah, he's been in my team every year, and always in wheel. He was definitely the go-to wheel dog.
And how did your dogs respond?
I don't really know. I mean, we just went really slow, and I think that was mostly because I was sort of in shock, and I think that just sort of fed into the other dogs. And it was, well, I mean, 5 years ago, the exact same thing happened to me with a different dog. And right outside of Slavens, it was closer there. So, I mean, I've been through it, and I think that definitely made this one a little different than the last one. But this one, the dog, was definitely, the other one was a dog that I had gotten as an adult dog, so this one was hit home a little bit harder just because he's been with me ever since the beginning.
Did you carry him?
Yeah, yep, loaded him in the sled. And 60 miles. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, millions of thoughts go through your head at that. Well, go ahead.
You've been you were kind of a hero back on the summit there. I mean, did it feel a little unfair? Or?
No, nothing's unfair. It's just the way it is. It happens. It's totally it's not unfair at all. It's just the way it is. I'm just glad that I was able to help Hans up there, because he was definitely in some trouble. And so I'm glad we were able to help him out there. But that doesn't have any, I don't relate the two events at all. They're two separate things for sure. I was late. I was in quarantine when you came into Eagle, so I didn't get to talk to you about coming over the summit. I mean, what was it like up there? Windy. It was windy. I mean, I was gearing up for an exciting. This is the type of stuff that I thrive off of, and so when they said it was windy and bad conditions up there, I was looking forward to getting up there and blasting over the top and getting into Eagle as quickly as I could. And I was very, very surprised to come up on Hans's team, and Hans laying basically right in the middle of the trail. And I knew something was up because those guys, because the only ones that were ahead of me at that time was Hans and Hugh, and I thought they were way ahead. And so I knew something was up, and he popped up, and I mean, it was very apparent that he was cold, and I mean, he was like, he said he's like, I'm nearing hypothermic, and at that point I just said, well, we need to go. You're not thinking, we're not getting anywhere. We can't go back anywhere. It's way too far to go back. We just need to go over the top. And he's like, can you get through? Can you get through? And I said, yeah. And it's all about Silver. Once again, Silver's the hero. He put him up in single lead, and he just drove right into it. I mean, we didn't have any real problems. He drove right over the snow drifts and just drove right into the storm. And we were helping Hans's team along the whole way, so we had to stop a couple of times. And I mean, you're stopped on the road's already kind of slanted. The wind's blowing. I don't even want to guess at what it was blowing. It was blowing hard, and
the team just had to stop because we were trying to get the ball out of all of Hans's dogs. Like, they weren't balling up, but it was tough to keep the dog teams together, but I couldn't leave him. So so it took definitely took some willpower on the dog's part to stop for 3 to 4 minutes at a time in the middle of that storm and just hang out up there. I actually have some video. I'm crazy, and I took some video when we were going through it. So I have to document this stuff when it happens, but it's not a very good one. But there is some video of what it was like when we got at one point of it. And then we just kept going. The wind was bad. I mean, my glasses were totally iced over, so all I could do was like look through this, and I didn't have my parka on or anything because I had been running up the hill. And I just planned on running up and going over and then putting the park on the way down. And then when I got to Hans, it was like just straightforward. And so my face was totally exposed. I'm surprised I didn't get more frostbite, but I got put some windburn on my face and my lips took a beating. But it was mostly just, I would look up there and like for brief seconds to make sure that they were all lined out. He did it, so did everything. I mean, I had to direct him a couple of times, but luckily there were trail markers that had stuck every now and then, and we just kind of, he knows what a trail marker is, and he just went trail marker to trail marker. I mean, we've done it multiple times before, so he knows his position in those circumstances. But yeah, and got up over the top, and it was over. Yeah, it was good. It was. I mean, in the end, I can say that I had fun. It was good. I don't know why I'm always the one that comes up on people and they're in peril, but again, I was glad to help. So.
How much rest have you had?
How much rest have I had? Oh, I got 3 hours of sleep in Slavens, so I stayed there for quite a while. But between all the things I had to do and everything, I got 3 hours, which was good. But before that, Eagle, I didn't sleep much, kind of an adrenaline thing because I came into their second, so I was like all amped up to go race again, and then that kind of got kiboshed a little bit. But yeah, so I haven't gotten a whole lot of sleep, but I felt pretty fresh in this last run just because of the 3 hours. But I think I've gotten, with that 3 hours, I've minus the 36-hour rest. Well, since Dawson, I've gotten 3 hours of sleep, so.
Now, after losing a dog, do you feel like you have something to get over, or can you keep on thinking about him and?
About Taco? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's going to be a long process for sure. But I'll be thinking about him for a long time. I thought I got my crying out. I cried the whole way here, basically.
So you're gonna finish?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Was there ever any doubt?
No. He would want to finish, so there's no. I mean, it would be foolish to stop now.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Yep, no problem.